causing bigger strain. Apart from that, we are talking about humidity. Okay? And we know that humidity can bring us a lot of these bones problem, cramp, and all these kind of things. This environment. And then we talk about trees and plants that brings a lot of germs and all that. So if a tree and all these are affected by germs, so the family member could also be suffering from this kind of effect. So environmentally, we are analyzing the trees. If you see that your tree is not healthy, especially the bark is not healthy, then the female of the family will be the first one to suffer. Do you know that? And what kind of sickness do you get? You get all these kind of gynae problems. Ladies' sickness will appear. Because we, to the ladies, okay, they would easily pick up germs and all that. I'm sure the ladies will understand this point. So if your surrounding, you have a very huge tree that is so cooling that causes the bark of the tree to have growth like germs, all these bacterium grows on the tree barks. Then wind blow over a period of time, then family members, especially the females, could pick up this kind of lady sickness. You don't need to go into in-depth what type of sickness and all that. We know that the female will suffer first. So that's one thing you know about environmental effect on us human being. So once you are sick, you know you get very uneasy. Then you need to take medicine. You lose money, you pay money to get medicine. Then the medicine will numb you also, will get you into, what I say that, your reaction will be also being numb. So all these are causing problems or making us fail in our life. If you add all this up, that is externally, and it also affects us psychologically. For instance, if you have a graveyard in front of the house, every day you can see people sobbing. Why you die so soon? All this kind of thing. You see all this sobbing. Right? How do you feel? Most of people also feel very pessimistic about life. The pessimism will sink in, Then what happened? You lose the fighting spirit. Anyway, whatever I fight for, eventually also 6 feet underground. So what I fight so hard for? Okay. I just received an email. People take this kind of Chinese verbs out of context. The first generation, right? They say that feed the cow. The second generation drive the cow. The third generation kill the cow. So why work so hard? And they ask you a question. They say, why work so hard that you earn so much wealth? Eventually, you don't get to spend it with your loved one. So they give you excuses like that. Why you work so hard to chase after the wealth? That your health is affected. When you get home, you use your wealth to buy the health. Wow, you see all this kind of thing. All the excuses start coming in. In my mind, I say, in order for us to be successful, you must take note of not only ourselves, our surrounding. True or not? So we must not find excuses like that to slow us down. We should take note of all these studies, the importance of it, right? So it says that, this kind of pessimism, if it comes to you, how do you overcome it? All of us, when we are born, we learn that we will die one day. True or not? So, if the environment gives you such an incident that you do not understand, or a person died is normal, then you are affected by the sight of this sorrow. Then again, you are not firm enough to understand this. True or not? So, we say that this is also environmental. we come into the home, into the house, we are analyzing compartment by compartment, room by room, layout by layout. This is what Feng Shui is analyzing in. Right? If you tell me, I don't believe in Feng Shui, are you telling me you don't believe in this environment that has its effect on us? Like too low a ceiling, too small a room, too dim a layout, too wet an environment, or too humid an environment. Are you telling me this does not have any effects on human being itself? You know, so we have to be clear to understand how Feng Shui talks about this. We are modern days people, huh? I want to make you modern days Feng Shui master. So don't get outdated right now. I just share with Iris friend today, who is also a bank manager, huh? She's a bank manager. She was asking me a lot of questions. I was thrown with all these questions. I said, hey, if I were to apply Feng Shui now, am I educating my children to be superstitious? So I said, let me give you an example. What is superstition and what is so-called an application? These two things you must first understand. Today, if a so-called Feng Shui master asks you to put a fish tank in your living room, and the fish tank will help you have your wealth grow. Okay. Without asking why, you will put the fish tank in your living room, and yet your wealth grow up. You make more money. Then you have become superstitious. Why? You do not know what the fish tank is used for. True or false? And you're responding your children if they ever causes your fish tank, right, to break down or damage your fish tank. I said, if I were to tell you because your environment is too dry, when you're in a dry environment, the dust will actually, fly all over. And it makes you agitated, you get angry easily, you lost your concentration, more mistakes will come in. So when you put in a fish tank, it humidifies the environment. So all the dust settle down. Right? Once it settles down, you're more calm, you're more sharp. Right? You are able to make clearer decisions in order for you to make more income, make more money. That's how your wealth accumulates. Are you applying it by knowing what is it for? Or are you applying without knowing what is it for? So this is what we meant by superstitions and a good applicator or a person who knows what he or she is getting into. So if someone were to claim that Feng Shui is superstitious, now today sit down and think, what is Feng Shui? If you don't understand what is Feng Shui, then think again, why is that person making that statement? So this is the funny thing that I've gone through in life. Nowadays, more and more of us are well-learned, well-educated, so we understand, we know how to differentiate between being only blindly following or seeking the truth or the answer before we apply. So these are two different issues in life that we have to understand so that we don't go into Feng Shui blindly. So today's case study got very much to do with what I'm explaining to you so that you are able to understand in this world, it might be your partner who are also skeptical in applying Feng Shui. But if the skepticism will come in and you are unable to practice it on time, then you fall under the 95% people who will only use Feng Shui